a human being is the only life form that's blatantly going to have. If you take a baby out in the middle of somewhere, a couple babies, they're not, if you just leave them there, they end up dying, out in nature or something. But if you take, animals, depending on what the location is, you can't just throw an animal that doesn't belong in that geographical location. You understand what I'm saying? And they'll adapt. The human being, the baby, won't. And my whole point is I know some of y'all are watching this. There's more views than those few. We've been over this shit long time ago. Alright? They can't fucking do nothing. When I'm telling you that I have the same power in me, only the opposite. The power that it has taken to enslave this world and to create this whole system that they've created, and to literally, this has to do with the other side. I have that same power, only the opposite of it. And it's coming through a goy. And see, y'all don't understand that, but I do. What's inside of me does, and then the controllers, they do too. Because if you throw babies in front of a radio, it's like I've said, it's not hard to see it, how I'm going to relate myself with them. Like, I'm creating thought and human emotion. So, and I don't want you to have anything of nature. So when I develop you, I'm going to create the initial beginning. Everybody's going to learn how to read this alphabet we've created to read the newspapers, because we're going to give you got to stay up to date on the topics, which are just fucking lies. And then a generation graduates from the newspapers into the radio, and then we, just think about, if you could, but you can't, the nation, this nation mainly, at night, every human being inside just around a radio. And those children grow into that, and then the next generation into the TV, and then now here you are. So, the human being, you're not real humans. You're not. Your faculty, everything about you is dull. You have nothing. Your senses have been developed inside. All through school, you've been developed inside. Sitting down squishes the organs and everything. It's disgusting. And if you can step back and see it for what it is, you'll see it. You'll shit. It'll scare the shit out of you. It will literally halt you in your steps. The feeling will be worse than somebody calling you and going, hey, so-and-so passed away. It's worse than that. Because what it is that emotion will be your detachment. Your final detachment to this fucking thing that they've been doing for a long time. And it's not hard. Okay? So once you can understand that white magic is going to be nature. See, I'm looking out here at these trees, my optic nerves registering all that, and that's what I'm made of. Just like how somebody's just sitting there watching TV. You're not made of none of that. All that shit's going into you and creating fucking evil thoughts and all that. Well, that's you even knowing it. So whether you know it or not, you're going to consume the spirit, sort of like how we're trying to get you to, or you're going to consume the spirit literally without you knowing. And then you become, that spirit of Ahriman that just represents destruction, idiocy, fucking justifies everything, do whatever you want. Don't just Google anything, and it's insane. If you could only just think about it, do an inventory on the gadgets. How much do you depend on the gadgets? Seriously, and they've forced us into that. So it's not hard to see it. So I'll talk to you here shortly. I love you.